So when you go on a first date with someone, is showing up to the date late a bad thing? And if you are late, what is the grace period? How late can you be?
I need more details. So, am I being picked up? Am I meeting someone there? Am I riding public transportation or Uber? Do I have my own car? Are we in New York? I mean, are
I
we?
mean, honestly, I would think that you were just meeting somebody there because it's like if you were late and they were picking you up, I don't really think that it was.
They would be late if they were picking you up.
But what if they came to pick you up and you just took a long time to like come outside?
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really think that that's that bad.
I don't know. Let's ask him because I feel like women are generally late and men
always have to be the one waiting.
Aren't as late. Yeah.
I'll tell you like this. If you a guy who's that guy like myself and there is no grace period on being late. Maybe 5 minutes. It's not like you got to be a stickler. But you do not get the opportunity to have me waiting. The second that you have me waiting, let's just say longer than 5-10 minutes, which I think is regular parking and whatever the hell, that's the second I know that I'm not a priority, you don't take me serious, and you truly don't care to make any type of first impression. And if I feel that way, even though it might not be true, but if I feel that way, I'm never going to take you serious at all. That's how you get your ass stuck with a 50-50 bill. Showing up 30 minutes late. You got me fucked up.
Well, that's 30 minutes is egregious, especially without calling in advance. If I know I'm going to be late.
She's always late.
I was just about to say.
So she'll be paying a lot of 50-50 bills if she ran into a lot of Ricos.
It's not really my topic because I'm a late person.
For a date?
For life. Like she's late.
For life.
I complain every Thursday.
But you know what? Aaron be later than me. I'm not even gonna lie. I be holding it down for shorty.
Like just the last
I be
times.
But here's the
holding
thing.
It down for
Aaron provides way more balance than you. So don't even compare. All right.
Then we bring me into the bullshit.
Yeah, like stop that.
Okay, be earlier than me. Then I wouldn't have to.
She has. There's one time I came here and she beat me. I was like, whoa. So I was like,
I did go on a date that I was late for. Actually, all day.
How late?
I've never
been on time.
I haven't been on that many dates, right? Like dates where someone that I wasn't like already like.
Okay,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there was this one time. I didn't really know this guy from nowhere except Instagram, and I am friends with his sister, but he didn't know that. He just he found me on Instagram. So we kind of like DM'd a few times, and he was just like he wanted to go out, and there was this spot that we were both like not too far from, so it's just like okay. And I think at that point I made him wait like 30 minutes.
No, did you call or
no? Yeah, I did tell him. Like I told him when my ETA was. I told him like when I was leaving the house, and he was just like, "Oh well, I'm already like 5 minutes away." So I'm like, "Okay, it's gonna take me like."
Did y'all have an actual set time?
Yeah.
I'm sure we did. I don't think anybody like says.
Did you have reservations? Because they cancel after 15 minutes.
No, there was no. It was not a reservation kind of thing. It was kind of just like, "Oh, let's go."
30 is egregious.
No, I agree, but that'd be me. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna leave.
My thing is. I understand what Rico was saying with like you're not like making me a priority or all this good stuff and you ruined your first impression. But with me, it's like I'm not even thinking all that. It's not even like I'm not interested in you or anything like that. I just have a problem with time. I think that I have more time than I actually do. I think I can start getting ready at this time and be on time and then it just goes left. That's just
I'm so glad you said that. I was gonna touch on that too. The flip side about that, if you are late on these dates, and let's say, I'm assuming we've had great conversation leading to the date. It wasn't just like a forced date, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we had great conversation and synergy, right? Going into this together, and you late, depending on your reasoning, like if I'm like, yo, like what's going on? You're like, yo, crazy ass accident right here, and I'm just here. You can see, check my ETA, it says 10 minutes backed up on the Google Maps, whatever. That's different. But if you just late because you bad with time, no offense, like I'm not taking you serious. Because I don't got the time to deal with somebody that's bad with time. That's what I don't got the time to deal with. Because if you bad with time, there's a lot of other things that's probably falling apart and a lot of other things that you're not managing well. And that tells me a lot about your characteristics and traits that you currently have or habits. Maybe you can grow out of it. Maybe it doesn't affect you on your day-to-day life, but I'm going to take that as a red flag.
I mean, and fair enough. But if I'm like running that late, I'm gonna make up like just a really good lie. Like I had bubble guts or like
I'm like, yeah, we close.
like I mean, just something that's like believable, you know. But
I mean, honestly, the thing about this date is that I didn't really consider it a date because he kind of tricked me into a date, right?
wait, but no, 30 minutes is a lot.
30 minutes is a lot to
Damn it,
meet somebody, but it wasn't a date to me. So it was just like
I could be
Meeting
late.
with a
meeting.
friend.
Yeah.
That's still egregious.
That's still
Do you know
late.
what
But that's
punctual
why
habits are?
It was like I kept in contact with him. Like we were talking, so it's just like, oh, all right, okay, I'm now
That's
about to
probably why
leave the
you was
house.
late
Like,
because
that-
you was on the phone.
no,
I don't think she wanted to be on that
With
date.
his cheeseburger fingers.
it
Mhm.
wasn't. It
Yo,
wasn't
he had
really a
French
date
fry
to me. It
fingers.
was really a trick. He kind of
Yeah,
said
I
that
don't-
he had a business proposal for me. He was like, I kind of want to talk to you about something. So like, he was like, we should meet up. Like
That's even
sometime
worse.
next.
So he's a scammer.
It was a
No,
it
but
was
no,
a
no, no,
scam
no.
date.
Scam at him.
Amanda's agreeing with you. She wasn't checking. That's why she didn't care about
She's been late on.
No, but
no, she won't be late on the date of somebody she
I bet
I've actually never been. I've never
likes.
been. Stop saying that because along with whoever's gonna come for you in the comments, I will be right with them.
So wait, Boogie, yo, this is crazy.
Houseway.
Yeah. Aaron put two different people in one.
I've never really been on a first date with someone that I
Or date.
know. I feel like if I like you already, we already talking. We already, I don't know.
Like,
We already
together?
established, and then
We're together.
we're together, and we dating now.
wait, time out, because she's borderline a little crazy. Let me tell you something.
Maybe.
Hold on. If y'all been talking for just, let's say 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you really like each other. Like a month of talking is a lot,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
You went on one date, and the second date, maybe not the first date you were late, but were you late on the second date?
Well, we went together on a date. At that point, we weren't like meeting each other like
Okay.
somewhere.
Were you late coming downstairs? I know you were late. That's the thing. Just tell me you were late.
I mean, I don't remember, but maybe, but not by much, not by 30 minutes.
25.
But if you said you outside and I'm like, okay, give me 5 minutes, I'm coming.
That ain't 5 minutes. That's 30 minutes.
And maybe not. Give me 2 minutes because you told me you
I'm
come
a
in at
punctual person, though.
5 o'clock, and so I got myself ready for 5 o'clock.
I'm not gonna lie, like whenever we're about to go out and my husband is already ready, it gives me so much
I
anxiety.
was just about to say it's a different hustle if I know you're ready. Like if you come in to pick me up and I already know you're outside, it's kind of like, all right, I can't take 15 minutes to do whatever I thought I was gonna do. They're already outside. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Mm.
It gives me anxiety.
I don't.
If he's ready,
Yeah. Because he's sitting there on the
he
phone.
can stay on the phone.
tight as hell.
I start
Yeah.
complaining. I start complaining. I'm like, yo, I'm about to just. You know what I start doing? This is my reverse psychology. If I, like, obviously, I'm saying.
Tired.
No, I start getting undressed.
Yeah.
First come off the belt. After the belt come off, then come off the shoes. Then come, if I'm wearing a jacket, then come off the jacket. By the time she finished, I'd be like, I don't even want to go nowhere.
See, that's what I just said. Exactly.
Like, that's how, if you, depending on how late you are, I'm like, yo, I'm going to slowly cancel. It's like Hangman. You get
You was a petty man.
one more body part.
Because I would say I'm dressed. I'm not getting undressed like you. This makeup can't go to waste. So
That's
I'm
true.
going to dinner.
I
Coming
go.
or not.
No.
Give me your wallet. I don't know. I think that I think women are worse at this. One, because it takes more for women to get dressed. Let's just be honest. But I do think there's like an expectation that women have that the man is just gonna wait. Unfortunately.
I mean, there's also, well, yeah, I think stereotype wise, yeah. But like for me, like I said, I'm a punctual person and I got too many things going on in my life on a
just be
day-to-day basis, right? Usually to make this date happen, I had to sacrifice something anyways. So now that I sacrificed something and now you got me waiting and you're late, I'm already upset like, damn.
So, Rico, question for you, sir.
So a last minute, if I got a last minute rescheduling for a date that was already confirmed days prior without suffice reasoning, and it can't be like Aaron said, the bubble guts, It gotta be like, hey, something is really, really going down. Maybe your child or your
Emergency.
loved one is. If it's just we gotta reschedule and there's
No
no
explanation.
explanation.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
You're a dub.
I know I told y'all I don't block people,
I'd be like, ooh.
but I'd find a way to block this person because like you gotta go. Like, what you're not gonna do. See, I
Just waste your time.
yo, I value my time so much.
Waste your
I don't want
time.
any woman to walk around in my atmosphere and think that she could just play with it. You can't play with my time at all. Don't make me wait. Don't make me late. Don't reschedule because this is not happening again. And that's just my standards. You know what I'm saying? If you don't respect my time, like I said, for a non-suffice reason, you gotta go.
What time was the date?
I don't care what time it was.
No, because,
I don't even
no,
care. If
no,
you
but he
reschedule
said
in
at 7:38.
if it was our date was at 8 p.m. and you reschedule at 7:38 a.m., I still got an issue. Because
That's
if
a lot of time though.
no, it's not. If you gotta think about it. If I make a date for a Saturday, I'm thinking just my real life. That was confirmed anywhere between Monday and Thursday. So you had 48 hours prior. Like I said, without
What day is
suffice
the
reason.
date?
Saturday.
It's Saturday. And what day was the date made?
Anywhere between Monday and Thursday. Right? So on Saturday morning, you decide to cancel the date, reschedule the date without, like I said, justifiable reasoning, you gotta go. You
I
get
don't know, like
getting clipped.
Well, maybe okay. This is what I want to say.
it's like
because
12 hours.
that's a
Usually
lot of.
she'll be like, I'm just not comfortable
That's
right
just
now.
well, that's just you being a little petty. Because I mean, they don't really have to disclose the reasoning if they asking you so many hours ahead if you can reschedule, because they probably just heard from the person that they're supposed to watch their kid that, okay, I'm sorry, I know I told you I can, but something came up, I'm not going to be free later.
Well, you
So-
gotta tell me. Like, that's the thing. Like, you owe the person who has been setting up a date with you for days prior, you owe them some type of reason on why you're
You
rescheduling.
said anytime between Monday and Thursday. If it just happened Thursday,
And it's Saturday, that's still 2
and
days.
it's still 2 days. So it's
But
just
the
like
reason that
Yeah.
happened
I
like
feel like
Saturday morning is what
if
she's
someone
saying.
Yeah,
did if someone did not give you a reasoning and it was like 7 p.m., your date is already for 8 p.m. and they're just like, hey, can we reschedule? That would have pissed me off. That's disrespectful as fuck. And I would have hit you with the calm, cool,
Oh,
and you
okay.
would never hear from me again.
Yeah.
And the cool would let you know that it's not cool. Is that just me?
No, that's
Like, cause I don't
No,
text like that.
K.
I don't text like K. Right. Just I'm gonna text back
Bet.
something so you know
Yup. I just
it ain't
Exactly.
cool, and you're not gonna hear from me again because that's disrespectful as fuck, especially without a reasoning. But it's like if you
Did it in the
told
morning?
me a
That's a
couple
long
of
time.
hours before, especially in the morning, I probably would have hit you back like, okay, sure, is everything okay? And gave them the opportunity to tell me what was going on.
Listen, we're not adding layers to this, Amanda.
I'm just saying. To
No.
me, I would react differently. Based
No,
on the time.
wait, no, you're not reacting differently. You're
I'm
reacting
telling you how I
differently.
would react. Yes, I would react differently.
Okay, listen. You're saying I would react differently, saying not you said you're saying that you're gonna take an extra step to figure out what the reason is. That's what you said. But if their reason is bogus, which is what we already confirmed, or they don't give you one, you're gonna have the same reaction. So now what I'm saying is you do not get that leeway to just play with people's times, especially somebody like myself. I'm not nobody, and any man like myself who got things going on. Listen, Saturday I could make money. I could host an event. If I'm losing money to risk that to chill with you, I got a child. I could go chill with my daughter on a Saturday night and just kick it with her. So at the end of the day, I'm putting things aside for you. Now, if you think you're gonna try to schedule something with me days in advance and then cancel on me without any suffice reasoning, justifiable reasoning, maybe okay, you couldn't get a babysitter. I understand how that is. I could take that. But you just tell me we're gonna reschedule. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? And you just leave it at that. So what you doing today? What's your other plans? I'm like, what? Yo, she's really crazy. She got me messed up. And then she gotta go.
Well, I think if I were in that position, I think I would say, well, hey, something came up. Can we reschedule? Or actually, like, can I, figure out a date for us? You know what I mean? Versus, because I understand that I've already flaked out on a date. So I would, and if it's somebody I want to hang out with, I'll just say, can I plan a date? And we'll just take it